Hello everybody, Goodbuddy Q here with...
Lubo and coffee.
Yeah, she woke up not that long ago, but she's ready now.
Oh, yeah.
She's so ready. This is our new house.
Hey!
We just moved, and everything's pretty.
Ish.
I
mean, the ants are a problem.
Yeah, but that's...
I'm working on it.
That's fall for you.
Yeah.
So what are we here today for? Well, you already know because you saw the title of this video. But, so our good friends over at Swan Princess sent me a surprise gift. So surprised they didn't even tell me that they did, but they didn't ask for my address, so I had to track it down.
Yeah. Thankfully, she got there just in time, and as such, she was able to pick it up before they sent it back.
Yes.
Thank God! Because
Thank God.
apparently it's, like, valuable, and they were super concerned.
Yeah, they were concerned when it didn't arrive to my place, so thank you.
Whatever it may be.
Yeah, I brought Lubo with me because she was here for all of the fun unboxing videos.
A couple of, I think it's a couple months ago now, they asked us initially what our favorite scenes were.
Or favorite characters.
Or characters from the original movie.
So it's like these, I guess.
Well, maybe that has something to do with this.
Stroke.
My initial theory was that they were about to send us, like, cells or something from the film, and Car. We shall soon see, though.
Also, check this out. So we went to KomoriCon recently, and they sold Swan Princess stuff. Like, she went to a con, I forget which one, it was something in the Pacific Northwest, but either the producer or the writer was there, I think it was the writer, and she asked if she could make Swan Princess merch, and he was like, go for it. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hop on it, so now I have my wife here. Always.
100% legal merch. Ta-da!
Well, legal fan merch.
Well, yeah, but it's still, there are some creators like Anne Rice who will give, like, everybody issues if they make fan art of stuff.
Yay.
Yay!
But yeah, let's see what's in this box. I've been dying to know what's in it all day.
I'm excited.
I don't know how this works.
You press up, and
there
it goes. Is that a cutter in your pocket? Are you happy to see me?
Both. Don't you start. I will openly flirt.
Okay. I'll stay with my coffee then.
Lubo coffee, OTP.
You know, coffee's never let me down.
How do I open this? Oh, we're getting there.
Okay. Do you need any help?
Nah. I'm just getting through the top layer. I'm just afraid to hurt anything. I know there's nothing at the sheer top, but...
I'm a pumpkin spice freak, and I am unashamed of that.
She's a pumpkin freak. Pumpkin freak. She's pumpkin freaky. Spice. Okay, well, let's see what's in this. Oh, for, you guys only saw you guys only saw the top of this, but it's this big. So big.
It's very, very wide.
Yes.
I'd say it's about, like, half again as big as a cabinet door in a kitchen.
Multi-storage cabinet. Let's see. What is in here?
Yes, what is in here?
Not long enough.
Rip and tear! Rip and tear!
That's... Halloween's over. Why does that sound so freaky?
Because I'm always freaky.
She's always a freak. Get yourself a freak.
Okay. What
Unveiling
is it? Of plastic.
Plastic.
Oh, whoa! It's stuck on some. There we go. Okay.
Plastic.
Oh
my God!
It's actual cells.
In the background! Look at it! For the fucking...
Oh my God!
This was a fucking scene in my childhood that I always was my favorite! It's got the Dark Odette! Black Swan Odette! She's my wife.
A vow stronger than all the powers of the earth.
I was right.
And it has a certificate of authenticity in the back too, and a letter for me. Like, something they told me.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Something they told me at the, con I was at, the Wizarding World. Sheldon was there to talk to me, Sheldon Young.
Would you like me to hold it for you?
A little, but,
Here.
like, you see these divots on the bottom? That's where it hooked up to the photocopier to Xerox it into it. So they literally, you can see some of the painting on the back of, like, literally they hand painted all of this.
That's how it was done back in the day. You had to hand paint every individual cell, which is why it took so long to make an animated film. Everything had to be redone 16, 17 times.
I just can't stop looking at it. It's beautiful, but yeah, you look at it, you hold it. Well, I look at this,
I will display it.
Is there anything else in here? No, I think it's just that.
Cell number 93. Scene 37.
It's got a swan on it. Yeah, swan. Allison. Ooh. Allison. As soon as you told me you loved the scene with Odile, that's literally what they called her. Oh my god. That...
Props.
Props! Stuck with code names from the original.
Props! Mad props!
Okay. As long as you told me you loved the scene with Odile, I knew I had to give you this cell. I never made up a background copy or shipped a cell this large, so it took me longer than I hoped. I still have some searching to do for the right size plastic cover, but at least it's protected. I hope you love the cell. Thanks for your awesome videos. They are hugely appreciated. I'll send you a princess box with the new product soon. Eden!
No, get back in. Get back in. It's trying to poke out.
Hold on.
I'm so concerned. This thing is literally,
huge.
It's beautiful. I love the background.
You get back up there, you.
I will take careful. You're gonna bend the cell.
It's hard to do it when we're just sitting here.
Hang on. Let me reach in and...
Hi, I'm up here now.
Yes, you're up there now. I'm gonna just ease
it
there up. We go. Okay, we're good.
This background is beautiful.
It's from the king,
Yeah.
It's from the central, like, hall room. When she's flying around and poking her head, trying to knock on the windows.
And Derek's a useless bag of Brussels sprouts.
He is a useless bag of Brussels sprouts.
Useless bag of Brussels sprouts. And just... You could see all the detail in there, too. And, like, the motion right here on the sleeve. Like, it's hard to see...
Hang on.
I'm having a fear of holding it up.
It's fine. I'll do it. I am powerful.
Very. I think
Here.
it's...
There you go.
Yeah, so if it falls to the bottom, at least it can line up. Anyway.
Yes, I pinched it shut, too, so you can...
I'm near tears. This is beautiful. This literally is my favorite scene in the whole world of the Swan Princess. This scene always gave me scene. We're gonna hang this. We're gonna hang this.
Damn right.
And it would be a monument to our love and life.
How about right over the TV so it's front and center in front of absolutely everybody?
Or right there, because it's big.
Well,
and then
the TV is also big.
Yeah, but if it falls, it doesn't go behind the TV.
That's also fair, but there might end up being stuff over there. Like bookshelves and whatnot. Mm-hmm.
I like this lettering they use. They added blush on it.
By the
way,
and
the swan on the back.
Your envelope also had a swan on it.
Yeah! It was the...
You have to behead her in order to open it.
AKA the first 2 sequels of Swan Princess.
How dare you?
Hey.
Ugh.
Like, when I was at Con, too, the girl who had the Swan Princess thing, which, by the way, I'm so down for, keychains, but... she also watched the sequel. She hadn't watched the recent one, but she did, and it was just so fun getting to talk about this stuff I told her about, like, the, gift boxes, so I hope she gets one soon, and it's like, yes, more fans, good,
Please don't stab Odile. You
No.
love Odile. She is like the icon of your little pan heart.
Either or.
Either or.
AKA Bridget. Ojit.
OG.
It's legit.
It's legit. OG. Bridget. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah, by the way, Dig also watched Swan Princess. He liked it. So it's like, when we get our next box, we're gonna do that.
Open it with your love.
I've been really tempted to cosplay Odette recently because of the recent stuff and have him be Derek, because he'd be a really good Derek.
Do it!
I may be a plus size Odette, but
Dude, no. I know exactly what material to work with that. Bridal satin!
Ooh.
That's what I was intending on making your Cinderella out of as well. Was thick bridal satin.
Ooh.
20 yards of bridal satin.
Well, that's Cinderella for you.
Well, Odette would probably be about 7 yards. Counting, because you're taller. So
Yeah, I am very tall.
you'd have to cut everything, like, horizontally. You can't actually see my hand move because I'm too busy. You have to cut everything horizontally because otherwise you're not going to get those, like, long, curvy seams. Since she has, like, a mermaid cut as well, you're going to have lots of floof at the bottom.
Good.
The wig is going to be a pain.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But hey, if I ever do Aurora, I can use the same wig.
Not quite.
No?
No, because the bangs are completely different.
Well,
She's got, like,
one
a-
styled, one unstyled. No. She's giving me a look. You can't see it, but she's giving me a look. Then again, that sort of stuff is way beyond my level, because I don't do it. Because I don't think the Odette dress comes in plus sizes. I know it's like a one size fits most, I think, but I don't think they go in plus size. Otherwise, I would have. But
Oh, I can glitz the fuck out of that too. Ooh, I'm getting ideas.
oh no,
Oh,
inspired.
yes!
Yes.
Oh, yes! Because, like, okay, so she has sleeves and those, like, little, green puffs.
Uh-huh.
What if I did,
Like,
what if I did ivory slashes in them? Italian
Ooh.
style, ribbing them with pearls.
ooh.
Oh, because she has gold edging on all of it, and adding in, like, little Swartzy crystals or something like that. She doesn't have a cape in any of them, does she?
No.
Any of the sequels either? Does she have a cape?
I think she might have a coat. Like in the Christmas one.
I remember that. It's bright. It's like, it's deep pink, but I really
pink.
like her classic dress.
Yeah, her classic dress is A+.
Yes, I think that would fit your body shape best, too. Because in this Christmas thing, it was more of a sheath cut, and I don't think you'd look very good in that. And especially given, I want you to be glitzy! Let her be glitzy.
I don't think they'd have a problem.
I want you to have a chance to fucking sparkle in the same way that I do when I'm Card vs. Ukraine.
That's fair.
And I will when I'm Snow White.
Also good.
Yeah. But I need to do Hunk first.
Yes.
I am all down for Hunk. Like, I've already found where I can get the foam for his armor and his gun, and I went next door to the Ace Hardware that's there, and I talked to people about using PVC pipe as the core for it. That way I can thread, like, lights into it, and sound effects. Ooh. I'm excited! Let my boy be a real boy. And by that I mean give him some love. Hunk is so underappreciated. I went to con, right? And I went around just looking for all of the merch that was with him on it. And there's not all that much. Despite, like, the 7th season giving him so much character development and really cool moments where he's really brave despite how scared he is. And him explaining about, like, the difference between bravery and rashness. And it's just so good. let him have good merch and let him be something other than a fat joke.
This can be talked about on a Voltron video.
I could talk for hours about this.
So we're doing Swan Princess today.
What if... Oh, I had an idea.
No, not for now.
Oh no, I've got ideas.
Anyway.
Swan Princess AU with Voltron. What if? What if?
We've made so many.
No, like, Keith as, like...
I can't relate because I haven't seen Voltron.
Well, maybe people who are watching can relate. Like, what if Keith as the useless Brussels sprouts and Lance as, like, as Princess Odette, so to speak? Oh, he'd look so pretty. Just saying. Also, Galrin Keith and Altean Lance and these roles. Just saying, if we can just cross that over, please.
I know very little about Olora, but I had the stray thought of, what if Laura Odette and they got Lotor as Rothbart?
Oh, God! Oh, no!
Or...
I love it!
Alternatively, Allura is Uberta and Lotor is Rogers.
That's... Can we go back to the first one?
Okay.
Let's go back to the first one, because that
She's got the
implies
hair.
some, like... Yeah, he's got the hair and he's beautiful, and God knows I want to see him go through that no more Mr. Nice Guy sequence. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No siree.
Do.
Rapid saw! No more pulling punches for me! Okay, I'm sorry. I kind of went on a sidetrack here, but look at this art!
You can actually buy cells from the actual movie on their website, which is going to be in the description. I assume it's down below, but you never know what YouTube's going to do in the future, so it could be on the side or up above, whoever knows. Ooh. Anyway.
I want two.
You want two?
I want two cells. I want this one, yes. And then I'd like another one to go next to it so we can put the background underneath them in frames.
Well, I guess two could fit on there.
Yes. See how big... Because the background is huge.
Mm-hmm.
But the self itself is not all that big. And I would really like to have two of them side by side.
Maybe. Depends on the print. Because I also like being able to see all the detail here.
That's very true. Well,
you can also look online to see what's available.
Because I'd really like to get that water effect, one of those water effect cells.
Oh yeah, there's only a few of those left.
I love them. They're my favorite, because okay, I'll be real here. That's my favorite part of the movies for transformation sequences.
Oh yeah.
Because, like, I am a sucker for magical girls.
Yeah.
And that's always my favorite part, is like the transformation sequences, because that's where the animators tend to pull all the stops out on. And with her, it's not a happy thing.
You want me to hold it while you talk?
No, it's okay, because this is me now.
This is you now. This is
me now. Seriously, if I'm a painting, then so be it. I'm a castle. Whatever. But yeah, with her, it's always a really sad, bittersweet thing. At least in the original film. Mm-hmm. Before they began to, like, punch you in the face with it in the sequels. And it's not something that's hopeful and, like, awe-inspiring in the same way that a typical, like, magical girl's...
Like Sailor Moon.
Like Sailor Moon. It's sad. This is not her choice, and...
It's her losing her freedom.
Yes. It's a great bend on that, I don't even think they realize, but that's a great, like, twist on the magical girl genre.
Of course, that was back when the magical girl genre just started.
That's not true. Magical girl genre had been around since the 70s.
That's fair. At least until it got popularized, because Sailor Moon popularized it.
Sailor Moon completely, like, revolutionized the magical girls formula at the time. But that's neither here nor there, nor about this.
Well, technically. I mean, welcome to our TED Talk about Swan Princess and Magical Girls.
Swan Princess, Voltron, and Magical Girls. How are they related?
Well, these 20 minutes. Yeah, but like from what I remember them talking about, like all of them, like almost every slot is filled of the I almost said infamous. That's not right. That's not the right word. But the, famous water effects scene. But only one is kept in a safe somewhere to never be sold.
Why?
Because they want to keep it to themselves. That's like the one piece that pulls it all together. Like without it, it just doesn't feel right. I don't know which one it is. They never told me. But it was just really interesting. And like if push come to shove, like if they're in mass bankruptcy, they wanted to sell it for like $10,000.
I bet I know which one. It's when the Swan, Odette, she pulls her head back and you have that beautiful S-curve and she's surrounded by the swirls of water. Mm-hmm. That's my bet. And to be frank, that's my favorite cell in the entire film.
Well, who knows? That one might be still in there, because that one's like a hot ticket, like, bam, bam, sell.
Well, to be fair, it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
The water effects in that film are just great.
That's why most of the merchandising is the water effect.
Well, they put so much effort into it, I'd hope so.
I do. I still use that backpack, by the way, the Swan Princess one. It's
in our closet.
It's in our closet right now.
Yep.
I almost took it a con, but we ran out of space.
Yeah, but that's okay. Another time. Maybe when you have the gown.
Hey! That's a great idea. Heck, I would totally wear it, like, I don't remember which con they're going to again, but I think they're going to another Oregon con. Like, I think Wizard City or something.
Oh, yeah.
I would definitely go again and be like, hey!
Guess what? Here I am, and I
had stage fright the first time I met him, and I was like, oh, I was so excited. And then when I saw the booth and him in there, I was like,
oh, come on.
Dick had to be the one to say something, being like, hey. Like, actually, like, we were looking through, because when they're at the booth, they had the cells to look through. And, yeah, they have the cells from all 3 movies. I'll take you next time. And Sheldon, like, actually came over to talk to us. That's when we learned about, like, the bottom of the cells thing. She's a big fan.
I love traditional animation, okay? You don't know it, but, like, right over here, this way, because, like, this is where all of our DVDs are. I have quite a few, like, World War II era propaganda collections just because, like, it's a fascinating section of traditional animation because they got conscripted by the American army, so to speak, and the American, like, military forces, and that was happening all around the world. Like, Russia did it. I've seen those. Japan did it. Even Korea did it. And I'm hoping to fill out more of it as I go because Disney has a whole collection of, like, their shorts starting from the 20s and their experimental stuff going down through, like, the 60s after Walt died, and how you can see the visual shift and how technology changed traditional animation and all of it came down to this. And go ahead, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm nerding out.
That's the difference between us. I care more about the story. She cares more about the animation. Well, the logistics of it, I should say. Like, I still love the animation. It is mwah. But it's also why, like, even when there is the decline of, like, the quality, because that's how the times were and didn't have a big budget in the sequels, I still look into it and be like, okay, how can I look at this as a story-driven thing? Which, yes.
Zelda.
Yes. I would sell my soul to have, like, an interview with the staff about it, of, like, what was your, like... I would die to hear, it's like, did you have any scenes that you wanted to be in there but wasn't? Was, like, what did you want to adapt from the original story and what else came from otherwhere? And it's like... Because I care about those things. I do a lot.
I care about those
Yes.
things, too. But just in a different way, because I'm so focused on, like, individual painting 17 times that it kind of, like, goes... Whew.
Yeah. And that's why us combined, we make a movie critic.
You're not wrong. But yeah, really, thank you.
Yes,
guys.
absolutely. Like, I've calmed down from being near the brink of crying, but
Oh, you're still teary-eyed. I can see it in your eyes. They got that glassy look going on.
it's true. I honestly, when I picked up the package to bring home, I was actually pretty crying, because it's like, oh man, it was a surprise for me, and you guys like me. Woo!
They love you. Ooh.
I'm more teary now.
Well, good.
Thank you guys so much.
You're helping the company this way, and you're helping keep going something that was a part of your childhood.
Yes. And I'm for it. Like, I was planning on buying another box soon, honestly. And
Because they got new stuff.
yeah, they got new stuff. And how I figured that out was I bought a set for my sister. And they got, like, cool new product stuff, like coloring books and branded colored pencils, too, and, like, cool stuff that even I haven't seen, like, on the website even. So it's like, they got new products, and I'm excited. Like, they might listed it on the website since then. You guys can go check it out and check out a box for yourself. You can see the cells. Yes?
What if we get another speed for Vegeta Jr.?
5 speeds!
That's what I was thinking. We're just gonna have a row of speeds. A whole family of speeds.
We need to name the next one Internet.
Okay.
Because the speedy internet is actually not that speedy. Except sometimes, when you actually need it to be speedy, it will. But most of the time, it's no.
Friends call me Speed. Whoosh!
I'm dying, and I'm actually crying a little.
Aww.
I'm full of emotions today.
Yes,
And
you
it's all
are.
because of you. Thank you. And also thank you, people, for watching this, especially if you've gotten this far and hadn't clicked out. It's beautiful.
Hug it. Caress it.
Reese's bag of Brussels sprouts, I love you. I wasn't even stroking him.
You were stroking the window on the wall.
This work of art is original hand-painted... I'm reading the thing on the back. This work of art is an original hand-painted cell setup used in the production of the animated feature film Swan Princess. Rich Animation Studios employed painstaking life studies... Studies? Life studies. And other classic techniques to create these hand-painted cells. This Swan Princess is directed by Richard Rich, produced by Studios. Sequence 400522, scene 37, cells 93. Background, copy. Oh, it is a copy of it, alright. Signed by Sheldon Young, the producer. He's the cool dude.
He's the cool dude.
What's Richard doing these days?
He's wearing a suit.
No, that's Sheldon.
Oh.
Richard's... So, fun story. We watched Alpha and Omega some while ago.
Oh, God, why?
You know the one with the wolves?
Oh.
I didn't know that was made by the same dude.
Oh,
So-
God.
He makes that, this, and something else. I don't remember what, but it's like, you crazy man.
Okay.
You do you, man. If
Okay.
you got creative ways to do it, do it.
Okay, no. If you actually, watch the film all the way to the end, and I know that's hard. That is hard. I commend you if you manage it. But they actually have, the 2D, character designs and art cells and whatnot that went into this film. And they're really charming.
Yeah.
They don't translate at all to 3D, but they're really charming. And I really wish that, I kind of wonder what happened, what was going on. Did this film start its life in in the traditional animation era, and then have to transition to 3D? What's going on there?
It might be, because one of my hobbies is to pick up really strange cartoons from Goodwill. This one time we came across a film called You Are Special.
by Rax Rubo, I think his name is.
Yeah, it's a 3D, very strange movie. It's a Christian film. You wouldn't expect it until the very end, because they make no mention of it. But in it had a special feature for another video called,
Green Nose?
no, it wasn't Green Nose, it was another one. You Are Mine!
You Are Mine.
It was about, like, possessions and stuff like that. But they had a section in it where they talked about, like, a lot of them had studied with Don Bluth himself.
And worked with him on some of his other movies.
And it was, like, kind of obvious. Like, they shown, like, the storyboards done in 2D, and it was, like, amazing looking. The, like, character designs came off more fluid, more organic, and, like, it looked really nice. But then you notice that, like, it's like a really early 2000s 3D, so it's, not as good.
I think 2002? 2003? And it looks like something that was made in 1995. Like, if any of you remember Reboot, Reboot looks better than that.
Yeah. So, it just kind of makes you think of, like, I guess this is also tangentially talking about the Swan Princess sequels in a way, because I remember Sheldon mentioning that, yeah, just a lot of their artists had to switch to 3D, so that's just what they had to do. It may not look the nicest, and it might have been betterly done in 2D, but that's just what they had to do for the time. And sometimes you just have to wonder what it would have looked like if it stayed with the original, but the original is more expensive.
Traditional animation is incredibly expensive. Though, nowadays, it's kind of going backwards. Like,
Cuphead helped.
Computer animation has become more and more expensive. As it's become more and more, like, accessible to the public, people are doing it more often. But traditional animation, because there's nobody, like, pumping it out in the same way that Disney used to during the Renaissance or even during the 40s and 50s, it's just nobody's selling anything anymore, and as such, it's all become very, very cheap. Supply and demand. But that said, I miss it a lot.
Same.
I miss traditional animation, man.
Look at this.
Look at this. This is beautiful. This would have taken someone weeks to paint.
Like, I remember also watching a documentary of the Devil and Daniel Mouse that they had to, like, hand draw, hand paint. Like, KomoriCon 2, there was a booth selling 90s anime cells, and there was some of Sailor Moon in there, too. And Ranma, and a lot of animes at the time, and it's just, like, weird to think that everything you see on the screen, that's straight up hand-painted pictures stacked on top of, well, not stacked, but, like, switched out with each other, and it's like...
Actually, yeah. In the case of, like, Parallax, they are stacked on top of each other. Disney himself actually created the Parallax shifting machine so that he could just shoot a camera straight down and only shift parts of cells to actually make movement happen. That way he wasn't having to hand draw and rechange every single thing.
Yeah, wasn't it used for, like, when he, like, went in a zoom-in shot on, like, a landscape and he moved some, like, trees and bushes out of the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way you could have, like, 3 people doing the job of, like, 7 or 8.
Mm-hmm.
But we're probably at time, so...
Yeah, sorry, we got on a tangent, because this is inspiring, and I am blessed. I'm so blessed. I owe this country my heart and my soul. Country, this company.
My princess tis of thee.
I'll do anything for this company. They're wonderful.
Of the OG Swan Princess, by all means.
Or actually, like, in the section she was in, this keychain, it was not Swan Princess, but Swag Princess. So it's
Swag
that's because all of them had funny names, and it's like...
God! Oh my god!
I'm just remembering the Spy cover of she has sunglasses on. Swag Princess.
Just float out of the air. Deal with it.
Good.
Maybe that's something that their department can do. Make memes.
They already make their own memes. That's their emojis.
Good!
They have emojis you can download on your computer, and they're straight up kind of memey, and it's fantastic.
But we should probably close.
Yes. So again, in closing, this was a lot of talk about traditional animation, Voltron, more traditional animation.
Princesses, cosplay, and con experiences.
But this just inspires us so hard that it's like, wow, I'm blessed.
We're blessed.
I'm still crying.
You are.
I got some right here.
Yeah. Scritch.
Eden, thank you. From the bottom and top and all around my heart. And I am so pumped to do more, like, unboxing and other review stuff. Should you need me, please call on me. I'm
Available.
available.
That's the word she was looking for, was
I'm
available.
Odette's servant through and through.
You should say you're in debt to Odette.
Okay.
I could do it too!
That reminds me, next time I do my unboxing, I have kept a notebook from when I was in 1st grade of all of my Swan Princess doodles I drew in English class.
Well, shame on you, first off. Secondly, can we see it?
Not right now. Next one.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Can we see it off camera? Yes. Because I like to make fan fiction about Swan Princess when I was in the 1st grade, because that's when I saw it. It was great! Because I combined it with Sailor Moon logic!
Hey man, you remember we were just talking about, like, the reverse of the magical girl formula?
It was good times.
We should close now.
Thank you. I love you. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Brussels sprouts. And love and Brussels sprouts.
Just close with Brussels sprouts.
Ah.